guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing a weird one, we're doing a comparison. We're going to do the P.Louise base, the Rumour base, but this is in 0.5, so this is actually lighter than the original Rumour base, comparing it to the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in C1. Just going to see blendability, coverage wise, what they do, what they can't do, which works out better. I have done one eye with one and the other eye with the other one. Same eyeshadows, same everything, but just different base products, just to see, is it worth spending your cash on an extra product to add to your already done kind of collection? It's already part of your routine. Is it worth spending an extra bit of money into it to kind of really define it and really kind of make it even better than it was before? Or does it make no difference whatsoever and it's 50 quid down the drain? We will find out on this magical journey. I haven't done my base, obviously, as I'm going to bed. As you can hear, I'm not feeling very well today. I've been quite sick for the last few days, just typical me, my terrible immune system. But don't let that distract you. So yeah, let's test this out and see which one's better. Is it worth the cash or is it not? We're gonna find out today. Okay, so I've obviously already got my brows on. I usually carve my brows out with concealer top and bottom, but because I bought this in such a light shade, I wanted to make sure it could be a brow bone highlight as well, as that's what they say it can be used for. They say you can basically primerize from brow to lashes and you're good to go. So this is the guy right here. This is a P.Louise eyeshadow base in Rumour 0.5, as you can see. It does contain was it 15 mils? Yeah, 50 mils of product, which is not too far off. I mean, comparing it to other products that I have, I mean, see, even my concealer, Makeup Revolution concealer, I believe that's like, yeah, 3.4 mils. That's nothing compared to this. So there's math I can't even do, but there's just under about 4 of these in this, which is quite exciting. The original ones had 10 mil, and that was like her smaller batch I believe she did, and now 15 mil, so that's quite a decent amount. I'm going to show you guys some swatches of it. That's how light it is. This is the second lightest one they do, and I'll show you guys how it comes out. So this is it here. She's thick, she's real thick. I'll show you guys how much. So what they recommend, what they did with their Max Select cover up, as well as with this, is that you pat it out, and this is what you're going to get with doing that. But you can also, so there's a small brush marks in there, don't get me wrong, but you can pat it out with your finger and it dries really quickly, which is quite nice. So you get like end up with that. So I'm going to do my brows of this real quick and I'll show you guys what it looks like with the brows. So I have been putting it on the back of my hand. I've only tried this out once before. I tried it out yesterday. I really liked it. As you can tell, I'm a bit ill, so my throat's a bit sore. I've been coughing and sneezing and all sorts of rubbish. And long story short, I had a coughing fit so bad yesterday. My eyes were watering really badly and my makeup didn't move. So take that as you will. But I'm going to carve out a brow real quick and we'll just see how this works with this. Using a flat brush, this is the Makeup Revolution E101. It's a little flat kind of smoky shaded brush, but it's really good for stuff like this. yeah, that's the brow carved. She's a brow. She is a brow. Okay, so that's like carved out. Not to everyone's taste, obviously. But I do also do the top of my brow. Same with the other eye, but I'm not going to use the P.Louise base. I'm actually going to do a comparison today of, is it worth it? I want to try this out because I want to see the technique with them. I don't personally buy eye primer, so I want to try this out and kind of see, is it worth buying a separate primer to your concealer? So I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution concealer in C1, and I will be right back with the other brow. So they're different undertones for sure. The P.Louise is also lighter, which is one of the reasons I bought it. Now, specifically when that's not the lightest shade they do, I haven't managed to get my hands on it, but I really, really want to, because they are going to do, I think it's like, they're going to do a white primer, which I'm really excited for, because that's typically what I would use to highlight my brow bone if I didn't have a bit of a tan. But because I've got a slight tan, I don't use white for my brow bone unless I'm going out, in which case I want really, really strong everything. But this is my concealer I'll use for a daily basis. This is the lightest shade they do, and that's darker than that, and that's already a bit annoying. The P.Louise base, however, it dries really quick. Really, really quick. And I do find it was easier, yeah, definitely easier to get my brows cleaned up with the concealer than it was the eyeshadow base. This being said, the true test of this will actually be using it as an actual eyeshadow. Because at this point, I've used this for what this purpose is. This is to conceal, this is to correct and sharpen and brighten and all sorts of things. This is for working with eyeshadow. So you can't judge this on something it's not designed for. So this is where we're going to get into. Pretty easy. I know how this works. I've used it to death, clearly, as we can all see. Do that, it's a bit nicer. I've used this to death. When I first got it, I couldn't live without it. It was my fave. So use this blue and maybe a few shades in the Makeup Revolution Regeneration Trends Mischief Mattes. Blah. Yeah, so maybe a few shades from this as well, specifically Upper Hand. I really like that for deepening the crease, and New Day for kind of really touching up on the edge of the transition. That's what I like kind of using it for. Maybe the white for brow bone highlighting, but this is probably what we're going to use today. So those two palettes, so very high end, low end. very much so. This is 56 quid, this is 8. I would say coverage, I think it's just the undertone. I think it's just the undertone that makes it look more cancelled out. I don't want to say it's the coverage, because that is heavy coverage. That's covered in freckle. Let's be real here, that's covered my freckles. So, that's what's gonna happen. So, yes. I don't know what I want to do. Okay, yeah, I think I know it. So following in true Mitchell style, I'm not going to go in with a light colour first, I'm going to go to amber with a 227, yes, 227 from Zoeva. It's amber, you can see all the lovely fallout with that. Great. And then in the same way into this eye here. So you can already see that creases a bit more. That's not ready for that. Then yes, going to go into blazing from the Huda palette on a 231, I think it is from Zoeva. I'm going to do more circular motions now, just to pop out those edges. So yeah. And I'm just doing really lightly. Because we haven't, as you may have noticed actually, didn't set the bases. A really big thing with P.Louise and a lot of UK makeup artists right now is not setting a base. And it's quite a logical thing to do actually. I'm just going a bit back and forth, a bit more blazing. To both eyes just to make sure it's even blown out. With a 231 see, Luxe brush. I'm going to Saffron from the Huda palette. Okay. I'm liking this eye more. I think it's because the base is brighter. Literally the only reason. Now I'm going to go into my Makeup Revolution palette and I'm going to go to New Day, the yellow there. And I'm going to go back in with the brush use of 4 for it's covered in hair. Why is everything covered in hair? Gonna go into this. This is not the best yellow in the world, but it's my yellow. So I'm going to touch over the edges of this. So yeah, admittedly, currently I'm not noticing a massive difference in blending. Like I'm not noticing that this one's like amazing and this one's like ah. It's not like it's a huge difference. I'm just gonna go back in with the first shade. Yes, that's what I'm doing. I'm just gonna go back in with Saffron actually. Okay, I've reintroduced that because I got a bit lost on both eyes. I've just realised I wear the same shirt in every video. It's because it's my jammies and it's fine, okay? So my usual little trick is for cutting creases is to pop a little dab of whatever cream base I'm using on my lid and then just look up, which is just super attractive, to be honest. So, I want to see if this works for this. Probably bobbing up there, right on the lash line, so it can't go too far. there we go. That's a lot higher than I'd put it. Let's be honest here. When I first did this, I was like, holy shit. Because I know this yellow is the best. Let's see if it makes any difference. Okay. Okay. I see you. I see you. I actually dyed just as I was finishing my eye look. So I just kind of shaded the last outer edge with a few shades from the Makeup Revolution palette, and then just did underneath. Nothing exciting, nothing too much going on there. Obviously I've not done my base. I just did the under eyes with concealer on the side and the P.Louise base on this side, just to kind of give something to work off with, a bit more evenness and a bit more fairness to the whole thing. Popped on some lashes, some glitter liner, and we were good to go. So final thoughts. Final thoughts. I think my rant's over. Long story short, get a better courier. If you order online, don't expect them to be on time. That's not Paige's fault, that is not P.Louise, the company's fault, that is DPD being a notoriously terrible company. My camera shut off yet again. So, in summation, I really like it. I do like it. I would definitely recommend giving it a try. It's something different, something more exciting. Especially because the way they do things, like it's designed by makeup artists for makeup artists, and I really appreciate that. It's different to a commercial consumer friendly product. I consider myself a makeup artist. I don't work continuously anymore, but I still find that I've done the experience of it and I have the knowledge of one, so I kind of feel I have the right to do so. I've been paid to do makeup professionally, both on models and clients alike, so that's my personal stance on it. I would like to use this on clients. I would buy many shades of it. If you're a working makeup artist, definitely you can get bundles of it, which makes it cheaper, and therefore kind of justifies the $4.99 for shipping when this is actually £10 itself, so you're paying extra 50%. In comparison to the Conceal and Define Makeup Revolution, this is £4, but you do get 3.4ml in here, which is, you know, it's nothing compared to this. This is huge. Mil per pound, you do actually get more in this. That's really quick math, obvious math, I think, if nothing else. The problem being, if you wanted to really equate it, it would actually still be cheaper getting this. Even with postage and packaging, you're roughly 49, so you've got 15 quid. This is £1 per mil, this is 3.4, so it's over £1 per mil, therefore, logically. I definitely do like them. Definitely worth to even try out. Definitely worth, because I really like Paige as a person. I really think she's really inspiring as a young woman who's actually younger than me. I mean, she's younger than me, and she's got her own company, and she's making her own money, and she's buying her own house, and she's doing a lot of things with her life that I'm not, so therefore. But congratulations so much to Paige. I really want to try the palette out. I just haven't had the chance to plunge 40 to go pounds into that, but I will definitely. After trying this out, I do really like it. I like kind of how it does make the colours pop a bit more. It's one of those ones where it's not creamy, it's not a hard base, but I do really like it. But that's my final thoughts on that. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I know it's a bit of a lengthy one, but this is something I really want to kind of think about and kind of consider, because it's such a different product. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it to check out. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please do make sure to like the video if you liked it and to subscribe. I'd be ever appreciative. And make sure to check out my previous videos so you can laugh at how bad I am. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I love you all so much, and